back with another video for you guys. As you can see, I finally hit level 900 last night. So, yeah, that's kind of a big milestone for me. Very happy about that. Okay, so today's video is going to be like a PvP strategy tip type of video for you guys. Okay, and today we're going to be talking about the Godmode Speedo. For those of you that don't know what the Godmode Speedo is, it's the Speedo, but I call it the Godmode Speedo because I see so many people. There's more people driving around in Godmode Speedos than there are regular Speedos. Let's put it that way. And I'm not talking about the bathing suits. I'm not talking about those kind of Speedos. This is a vehicle that was introduced in the nightclub DLC almost 3 years ago. Yeah, just shy of 3 years ago. I think it was July of 2018. And it gets stored in your nightclub, okay? For those of you that have the nightclub, there are 3 different types of vehicles you can buy in your nightclub to purchase to sell with. It all depends on the range of amount that you're selling. You will get different vehicles to sell with. So we're going to go into the nightclub. I'm going to put this vehicle back to storage, send it back. And we're going to go in here to the nightclub. I'm going to check it out, show you guys. Alright, it's going to be located at basement level 1. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we go. We're in my my nightclub garage, basement level 1, and this is the Speedo, otherwise known as, I call it the Godmode Speedo. And I have been seeing so many more players recently doing and abusing this Godmode Speedo glitch. I do know how to do the glitch. I'm not going to show you guys that on this channel. I don't show glitches because I'm not trying to be that guy that adds fuel to the fire and have people all pissed off at me. And I don't do this myself as it is. So, okay, what makes this thing so deadly is it has like steel plating all over the whole thing, as you can see. Okay? Not only that, like even the wheel wells are covered, okay, with like steel plating. And it's got a 360 remote control gun up on top, as well as you can drop proximity mines with this thing. This thing is very, very dangerous, man, if it gets glitched out and becomes God mode. The chance of taking someone out of one of these is very, very hard. It's people say, oh, it's easy, I've taken them out. Yeah, it is if you know what you're doing, but if you're a player that's not so savvy to the PvP and not very good, you're gonna get mowed over with this thing. Okay, I'm just going to take it out here, and I'm just going to show you guys how many rockets and things like that. It's supposed to blow up in one shot. One RPG, one sticky bomb, one missile, and it should be done. That's it. Okay? So, I'm going to go back in and grab it again. I'm not going to make it God mode, as I said, because I don't want to, you know, I don't support that. So I'm just going to run back in here. Go to basement level 1 again. Okay. So just to let you guys know, alright, the majority of the people that use this God Mode Speedo are, if you're in a session and you see somebody that's bright red, like their mental status is maxed out, and they're driving around in one of these, most likely they're in God Mode, okay? 9 times out of 10. If you see somebody in one of these and they're either in a CEO or a VIP, most likely they're in God Mode. Because what they like to do is they like to get into one of these, go into Ghost Organization, and just start decimating everybody and tearing the whole lobby up. And like I said, if you don't know how to get someone out of one of these, you're going to have a really, really hard time. Another thing like a lot of players like to do that use this when they're in God mode, another thing they like to do is they like to start up the find the VIP mission or find the CEO mission. And what they do is they like to pull up under like, you know, like a garage or something, or like a, you know, underneath the house or something. And what they do is they keep dropping proximity mines all around them, so it makes it really, really hard for you to get up on there and get up in, you know, all up in their grill and get a good kill on them. Because honestly, that's the only way you're going to be able to get a kill on them. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. Okay, so anywhere from, I'd say, here back, it's going to be almost impossible to get a kill on them. These back doors do open. I think it can hold 2 or 3 people, maybe possibly 4 people in there. You can shoot those people out if they have the back doors open. If they're closed, forget about it. You're not going to get a kill on them. So, okay, so anyway, from, like I said, here on back around to the back, unless the back doors are open and there's someone inside, it's going to be almost impossible to get a kill on them. Okay, so the atomizer does not work on this either when it's in God mode. So I know a lot of people, they've seen my videos and they're like, man, you know, you balance the vehicle sideways and then shoot someone out. You know, yeah, good luck with that. It's not going to happen on the God mode Speedo. It's impossible. You can orbital cannon somebody in one of these and it will not blow it up. Okay, so your best chance to get somebody out of one of these is going to be right here. Anywhere from probably like right here to the other side.
Let me go.
Like right over here. And mostly in the front. So the best tactics I could say to try and get someone out of one of these is probably just kind of like look and see where they're at on the map. If you have an Oppressor Mark II, that's really good, because you're definitely going to have an advantage because you could fly somewhere over them a little bit quicker. Kind of just look and see on the map where they're going. And you might want to register as a CEO or a VIP while you're doing this, because if you get enough time and you see them coming down the road, go into either off the radar or into Ghost Organization, drop some BST, and wait for them to come up. And then, like I said, just wait for them and shoot them out. You know, just maybe hide behind like a ledge or like a wall or something like that. Don't stand out in the middle of the street, because you're going to get run over and you're going to get tore up. So your best bet is probably also like maybe hide behind a big tree. Don't hide behind a pole, because it's not wide enough. So, you know, and then anywhere over here, you should be able to lock onto them and get the kill on them. I really pity the people that are in free aim that have to try and deal with this nonsense, because, man, you guys, you know, if you could take somebody out of a God mode Speedo like this in free mode, or I'm sorry, in free aim, in like a regular lobby, in a free aim lobby, man, my hat's off to you, man, because you got some skills, because I probably would not be able to do it. Actually, I had it happen to me a few months ago. I went into a free aim server just to, you know, to mess around and see what it was like one day. And somebody was doing find the VIP work in there, and they were pulled into the tennis courts or the racquetball courts, pulled up into the corner. We couldn't get up. We couldn't get up to her. She was just decimating us, tearing us up. We couldn't even get close. She probably killed me like 15 times. It was impossible. Impossible. So, and she was in a God mode Speedo. So now I'm just going to show you like one of the main places that a lot of the God mode Speedo people like to go and hide. I have a video that's on my channel that I took probably about a year and a half ago, and it shows me taking on 2 God mode Speedo cheaters. And I think the name of the video is, it says taking on 2 God mode Speedo trash once again, or something like that. So if you get a chance, go check it out and go look it up, and it's a really good video. I think it is anyway. I think it's pretty decent. That one I recorded just through the Xbox, so, you know, I didn't have any, right now I'm doing all my videos through Twitch. That's another thing too. I apologize for the quality of the videos. I'm trying to work on getting my regular internet back. Right now I had to go with a different company till I settle this matter with my old company. And and for right now, you know, that's what I got to do. But anyway, so this is one of the top locations that a lot of the God mode Speedo people like to come hide, because they like to drop proximity mines on the way in here. They keep doing it and doing it and doing it well, and then they go down. They keep coming down here, and what they do is they keep dropping more proximity mines, or proxies, if you will, down here, and then they'll stop dropping them, and then they'll come down the opposite way, and then they'll start dropping more heading back through, and they'll drop even more back this way. So then it's almost impossible to get to them. That's why this is one of the main places you have to look. If you see someone come into a God mode vehicle, or in a God mode vehicle, and they go into Ghost Organization, most likely they're probably coming here, or into one of the other tunnels. Oh, I got it stuck. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this back to storage, because I'm stuck here. So, yeah. But, like I said, if you want to try and take someone out of one of these, register up as a CEO or a VIP, drop some BST, especially if you have an Oppressor Mark II. Probably try and get ahead of them. You got to get ahead of them. You got to try and get ahead of them. Get on a road that's like a long road. If you see them go and turn down a road, try and get the jump on them and get the drop on them, and you know, just drop some BST and shoot them out. Yep, shoot them out. You'll be able to get them out, and you'll get the kill on them. You know, it's not going to be easy, but with some practice, you'll be able to do it.
Hey,
You know, so like I said, if you have any suspicions that anyone is in a God mode vehicle of any kind, I usually record it and I call them out. Or even in God mode, you know, if they're just the players in God mode, I call them out and I'm like, really? You have to be God mode? Are you that bad at the game? Like, because that's the thing, 90% of the time that someone is in one of these and you do get the drop on them and you shoot them out, they're going to try and get right back into it again. Or they're going to teleport to their apartment and they're going to try and go into passive mode and they're going to try and get back into a God mode Speedo again. That's just how they do it. I don't know why. They're just, you know, it's not our fault that they're that bad at the game. They just don't like losing, I guess. But the majority of the time that I have fought people and shot people out of these, the majority of the time they're just garbage on ground. They, not every time, but mostly, you know, they mostly are pretty trash on ground. So I've seen people try and take them out with miniguns. That does not work. You're going to get tore up with that 360 gun. I don't care how accurate you are with the minigun. It's, even if they're coming straight at you, they're going to either A, run you over, you know, with that plow, or they're just going to tear you up with that minigun. Because that minigun on top of the Speedo is just so overpowered, man. It's really, really overpowered. But yeah, so, anyway, hopefully this video is helpful to you guys. For those of you that are wondering how to take somebody out of a God mode Speedo, check out my video. I'm telling you, I take on 2 people that are in God mode Speedos at the same exact time, by myself, and I got quite a few kills on them. They did tear me up a little bit, but considering the fact that they were both in God mode vehicles, I got a decent amount of kills off on both of them, and I kept them out of their God mode Speedos for a little while, and if they did get back into them, I just took them right back out again. So yeah, you know, like I said, I registered as a CEO, started dropping some BST on them, which, you know, I'm not with the BST deal, but, you know, in cases like that, you're trying to get somebody out of a God mode vehicle quickly as possible, then you're going to have to, you know, you're going to have to resort to those tactics, man. I hate to say it, but you got to. So, you know, now you know what to look for. Hopefully this video was very helpful. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to hit me up in the comments section. Any video ideas you want me to do, anything like that, just, you know, you can get a hold of me on there, and I will try and, you know, see what kind of videos you guys want me to make. But like I said again, I apologize for the quality of the video. I'm not using my regular internet provider. I'm going to be switching back to them as soon as I can. I just got to get something figured out with them first. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys have a good weekend, be safe, and hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out. Thanks.